Welcome back to the Fox News fans. Let's start with the news today.
Steph Curry returns, and Golden State beats the Nuggets. Curry, Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, Golden State's title core, are back. Most unerotic successful the postseason for the archetypal clip since 2019. Golden State defender Stephen Curry had 16 points against Denver connected Saturday. Successful his archetypal playoff crippled since 2019. Credit. Jeff Chu, Associated Press. Klay Thompson was splashing three-pointers. Draymond Green was making stops and deftly uncovering unfastened cutters. Stephen Curry drew respective defenders a moderate clip. Helium touched the ball. The threesome who redefined hoops connected the mode to winning aggregate championships with the Golden State Warriors reunited. Successful the playoffs connected Saturday for the archetypal clip since 2019. And arsenic successful galore games of that era. The high-octane Warriors were dominant, defeating the Denver Nuggets. Successful the opener of their first-round playoff matchup, 123-107. In an astonishment move, Curry began the crippled connected the bench. In his place, coach Steve Kerr started the third-year defender Jordan Poole, who made a leap this year. The determination appeared to beryllium aimed Astatine, keeping Curry connected a strict minutes limit. This was his archetypal crippled since March 16, erstwhile Helium injured his near FT against the Boston Celtics. The swap paid off. Poole was exceptional successful his archetypal vocation playoff game, scoring 30 points, a crippled precocious, connected 9 for 13 shooting, electrifying the Chase Center assemblage successful San Francisco. He played arsenic if Helium had age-long been a mainstay of postseason basketball. At one point, Helium did a creation aft scoring a hard basket. It was that benignant of night. On a squad of stars who had played connected immoderate of the austere talented team's successful league history, it was a 22-year-old selected with the 28th prime of the 2019 draft who stole the amusement. Arsenic Golden State attempted to recapture the NBA throne. Jordan Poole has been a cardinal root of discourtesy for Golden State this season, with injuries keeping apical stars disconnected the tribunal for months. Astatine a time. He had 30 points connected Saturday. Credit. Ezra Shaw, Getty Images, Jordan Poole, wow, what a playoff debut. Thompson raved to reporters after the game, adding, "We should beryllium precise grateful for Jordan's improvement and the benignant of subordinate he's go due to the fact that he's conscionable incredible. I mean, what a prima successful the making." The past clip Curry came disconnected the seat during the playoffs was May 1, 2018, the second crippled of the Western Conference semifinals against the New Orleans Pelicans, erstwhile he was returning from a genu injury. Saturday against Denver was lone the third playoff crippled of Curry's vocation successful which Helium played but didn't start. He entered the contention astir halfway done the archetypal fourth to a large ovation. Almost immediately, Curry made his beingness felt, uncovering Thompson for an unfastened three-pointer from the country and sneaking a walk betwixt two defenders to an unfastened Green for a dunk. Otherwise, Helium struggled, shooting 5 for 13 from the track for 16 points. But his beingness unsocial inactive drew outsized attraction from the Nuggets, and the Warriors outscored Denver by 17 points with Curry connected the floor. It was bully to consciousness the playoff vibe again, and evidently it is antithetic coming disconnected the seat and trying to mark the astir of the minutes that are due close now, Curry said. Poole's beer down play presents a dilemma, of the bully benignant, for Kerr going forward. With Curry back, tin Helium non-stop Poole to the seat for the remainder of the playoffs? Wheel transverse that span erstwhile we travel to it, Kerr said. Poole's beer down play volition springiness Kerr much options for the remainder of the series. For one thing, Helium tin deploy a three-guard lineup of Curry, Thompson and Poole, three playmakers and shooters. It's reminiscent of the closing small ball lineups that the Warriors utilized to deploy Astatine their champion during their title runs of the past decenniary, but with Poole playing the portion of Andre Iguodala, who present has a smaller role. An added payment of Poole's emergence is that it allows Golden State to easiness Curry's ramp-up coming disconnected the FT injury. Kerr declined to accidental whether Curry would travel disconnected the seat again for Game 2 connected Monday. Klay Thompson had 19 points, including 5 of 10 three-pointers. Successful Golden State's triumph implicit the Denver Nuggets connected Saturday. He injured his Genu successful his past playoff game, successful 2019. Credit. Jeff Chu, Associated Press. Thompson, meanwhile, looked similar. The subordinate Helium was earlier. Helium tore the anterior cruciate ligament successful his near Genu during the 2019 NBA Finals. He moved swiftly to find unfastened looks for himself, way to 5 three-pointers and 19 points overall. Before the extremity I thought a stir each the days successful the gym, the days successful a doctor's office, connected the country array and past conscionable to beryllium flying up and down the court, knocking shots down and playing coagulated defense. It was a surreal infinitesimal for me, Thompson said after the game. Denver connected the different hand, volition person to spell backmost to the drafting board. Golden State was capable to flummox the Nuggets' apical star, Nikola Jokic, who is the favorite to triumph his second most valuable player award. The Warriors perpetually forced Jokic into hard shots and frustrated him with a dependable watercourse of treble teams. They besides attempted to tire him retired defensively by mounting up possessions with him arsenic the superior defender. On possession after possession, Jokic was sent scurrying aft the speedy Golden State ballhandlers. They were conscionable amended than America successful each facet of the game, Jokic said. But the Warriors besides Person Green, who won the Defensive Player of the Year award successful 2016-17. He was capable to bash thing a stir defenders can't. Defender Jokic 1 connected 1 for aggregate possessions, freeing his Golden State teammates to enactment attached to different Nuggets players Jokic mightiness walked to. By the clip the fourth came around, Jokic looked exhausted. He finished with 25 points, 10 rebounds and 6 assists. He went to the escaped propulsion enactment 2 times, contempt attempting 25 shots. Denver appeared to beryllium frustrated with the officiating. I deliberation determination were a moderate times where, his jersey was getting pulled retired a lot, Nuggets coach Mike Malone said. So I don't know. We got to spot however they're guarding him and however we mark them wage for however they're guarding him. Golden State's Draymond Green had 12 points, 6 rebounds and 9 assists against Denver connected Saturday. He missed dozens of regular season games with a backmost injury. Credit. Ezra Shaw, Getty Images. When Jokic was asked to stir the officiating after crippled by a reporter, Helium said, "My friend, I deliberation I'm going to get fined if I answer." The playoff opener was an instrumentality to the postseason spotlight for the halfway Golden State players who won championships successful 2015, 2017 and 2018. Curry, Green, Thompson and Iguodala are the apical 4 leaders successful franchise passed for postseason games played. But this was the archetypal time, successful ample portion due to the fact that of injuries, that the Warriors had made the playoffs since 2019, erstwhile the squad mislaid successful the finals to the Toronto Raptors successful 6 games. The lone clip each 4 of them played successful the aforesaid crippled this year was connected Jan. 9. Thompson's archetypal crippled backmost aft missing 2 seasons with limb injuries. Green lone started that crippled briefly, to enactment Thompson, earlier sitting the remainder of the night. Both teams had important wounded issues during the season. Green missed much than 2 months of the regular play for Golden State with a backmost injury. For Denver, Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray missed a stir Oregon each of the season. They often instrumentality the unit disconnected Jokic for playmaking. This was Denver's 4th consecutive year making the playoffs. The squad has made it retired of the archetypal circular each of the past 3 seasons. There is simply a root of solace for Denver. In each of those series, the Nuggets mislaid the archetypal game. The Nuggets' volition effort to necktie the 7-game bid Astatine 1 crippled a piece connected Monday. But they looked overmatched connected Saturday night. We can't bush ourselves in the Warriors successful the aforesaid game, Malone said. We did that tonight.
This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.